Australia has a lot of spiders, but recently we found a new one, because of course we fucking did. And the new one is the most certified Australia moment I've ever seen. For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider species we are home to is the Sydney funnel web, the deadliest spider on the planet. Because of course it's down here. Where the fuck else did you think you were going to find it? These scary looking fuckers are highly venomous and can flatline you with a bite in 15 minutes. And if you think wearing thick clothes will save you, be aware the bastards have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather. Now,
oh my god!
Up, what is the one thing worse than a spider rocking armor-piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery? A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup. That's right, Australian scientists have found a brand new species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much bigger? Well, the standard Sydney funnel web grows to around 5 centimetres or 2 inches. And I mean, if you're asking me, 2 inches is more than enough. 2 inches is actually fucking huge. By comparison, this is the new one. It's twice the fucking size.
What?
4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. But that isn't even the best part. You see, do you know what they named this thing? Do you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider on the entire fucking planet?
Giant spider?
The Newcastle Big Boy. Deadliest spider on the entire fucking globe. Big Boy. Only in Australia. Australia has a lot of spiders.
Honestly, after I was playing Doom last night, I'm thinking they should have called that spider BFS. Big effing spider. And if you play Doom, you know what gun I'm talking about. I'm ready to make a beautiful mess. BFG, big fucking gun. Got it. Lolly-ho, everyone! Pink Dipper is back with another reaction video on Australia! I've been curious about going to the world down under, and I'm also aware that there's some creatures there that are not of normal size. So at the end of this video, let's find out if I'm still considering to visit or not.
Koalas are really dumb. In fact, Australia's fuzzy icon is probably the dumbest thing on the planet. And
but they're super cute!
Starts with their diet, because of all the things they could have chosen to eat, they chose to eat nothing but straight up poison.
What?
You see, koalas feed exclusively on eucalyptus leaves, which, shocking no one, are highly toxic.
Oh.
Because they are full to the brim with eucalypt oil, which is so fucking poisonous that as little as 3.75 mil is enough to land you in the afterlife, with the Reaper asking you why the fuck you felt the need to eat a leaf.
What?
Oh, it's also highly flammable and burns like napalm, because Australia. Now, despite nature putting up this giant...
Australians are built different. I did run into an Australian when I went vacationing in Japan once, and he didn't really describe his reason for leaving Australia like it was a scary place, but more of it was like there was nothing to do there. I feel like the most important thing to do in Australia is trying to survive.
Do not eat sign, that did not stop the koala, because he can't fucking read. This suboptimal bulking diet not only gives the koala all in the way of nutrition, but also requires their body to rest to filter out the toxins so they don't fucking cark it. Meaning they need to spend upwards of 18 hours a day sleeping in order to just digest their fucking food. These dumbasses spend most of their life in a food coma. That is, however, if they even get to the food to begin with, because they are so mind-numbingly brain dead that they will not recognize a eucalyptus leaf as food unless it is on the branch. I could give this dumbass a lifetime supply of food, and if it wasn't on a stick, he would starve to death. It should come as no surprise to you at this point that the koala has such an esky temperature IQ that they literally have a smooth brain. The thoughts slide right off of this dumb c***. I love him.
He is cute.
Koalas are really dumb. Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep secret. But what is it? Well, introducing the huntsman, native to the land down under, and the number one cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera. And look, in defense of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks scarier than a f***ing job application. Those gangly ass legs and the hair make him look like Slender Man's testicle. Now, if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the huntsman spider grows up to 30 fucking centimeters in size, making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span and legally allowing Subway to market him as a
I knew it was large, but I didn't know it was that big.
Now, being the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tank build. Unfortunately, the huntsman is fucking turbocharged. Now, it's usually at this point in the video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous, because it's Australia. However,
I was hoping it wasn't.
Big secret. The huntsman is a big sweetheart. You see, despite looking like an SCP, huntsmen are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise, because if you see a huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes, because he's eaten them. You see, he understands he's big enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household in pest control.
I guess it works.
I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you, they're pretty good company. Except for the part where they cause car crashes.
Oh,
you see,
they sneak into the
like
car?
To hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you, yeah, they like to sleep in there and you've just dropped one into your lap. Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're going to crash the...
Nah, you're asking for the impossible.
Australia's scariest spider is hiding a...
Alright, reason number 2 not to visit Australia. Let's go back to the koalas. Dumb but cute. Like me! That was lame.
Aussie farmers thought they were being attacked by aliens.
What?
But what was actually causing it is so much funnier. This is a wallaby, the kangaroo's vertically challenged little cousin.
Mini kangaroo!
Now, to get a little more specific, this is a Bennett's wallaby, native to my home state of Tasmania.
Oh.
And that location is very important to the story.
Because...
Tassie is home to a lot of things. Beautiful views, a seal with a felony record, and the nut. However,
the nut?
one thing they tend to leave off the tourism brochures is drugs.
I'm sorry, what?
Tasmania is the world's largest exporter of illegal opium, the main ingredient in opioid painkillers like morphine, with this one tiny island producing 50% of global supply. Now, opium
How does this connect with the wallaby?
To get poppy milk, you need to milk poppies. And to produce that 50% of global supply, Tasmanian farmers grow huge fields of these things across the north of the state. However, because throwing these flowers into a crafting table gives you narcotics, these fields are legally required to be under extremely tight security, which is why these same poppy farmers became extremely confused when f***ing crop circles showed up in the plant equivalent of a f***ing Town Hall 9 Clash of Clans base. They were understandably absolutely f***ing bewildered by this, and some people even thought it was aliens. So to figure out
the
whether or not
wallabies ate
it was a Halo Elite drawing this shit, they set up some cameras. And what they saw was this little shit breaking into the field, eating the milk-filled buds, getting absolutely eyed, and then hopping in circles until he passed the fuck out. They thought the fucking Covenant were invading, and it was a drink-driving wallaby.
I wish I could have seen like a real video of them doing it. Oh my god. How many animals out there just get drugged up, man, on a daily? Because that's just how they live. Are they living their best life?
This seal is such a menace that he routinely gets the cops called on him.
He's a little flubber.
Introducing our protagonist, Neil the seal, a 600 kilo absolute unit of a southern elephant seal from my home state of Tasmania.
He just lays there.
Under, who is known for, above all else, being an absolute menace to polite society. But despite his crimes, we all still truly love him. But what are his crimes? Well, see, he seems to just fucking hate traffic cones and road safety in general. Has regularly been caught trespassing, and then once he has been caught trespassing, belligerently screaming at locals because they won't give him his fucking fish, and has been known to just block roads by plopping his fat ass down directly in the middle of them. However, hands down, the funniest shit he has ever done was just straight stopping this random lady from going to work. I shit you not.
Wow.
This motherfucker crawled out of the ocean, up the beach, crossed the road, absolutely fucking bodied this woman's poor letterbox, and then proceeded to plant himself directly in front of her fucking car. She was then unable to go to work because this half-ton beefcake was camping her driveway for so damn long. Local news had time to drive out to her house and cover the fucking story. Now, this is a lot of menace for a single seal to cause. But the funniest part of this is, old mate isn't even fully grown. He's like 5 years old. If you think he can fuck things up now, wait until he's nearly 2 solid-ass tons of blubber and takes issue with the wall of your house. I do not think that seal damage is covered on my fucking insurance plan, dude. This seal is such...
Okay, point to going to Australia. I kind of want to see this little troll menace.
This wasp is basically a xenomorph.
I don't like that.
Introducing the Tarantula hawk wasp, possibly one of the most
minus 1 point going.
nightmare-inducing insects on the planet. And the reason it's such a threat to your mental health is because its hunting and reproduction strategy is ripped straight from Ellen Ripley's autobiography.
Oh no, it puts the eggs in the person or thing.
You're gonna have to learn a little bit about it first. Native to Australia, because of course it fucking is, this fucker is the largest wasp on the planet. Coming in massive.
Why is everything so massive in Australia? What happened? What did the creatures eat in Australia that made them this big? Like, I feel like there's a secret plant or something that's like steroids. I don't know. It's
2.5 inches.
I'm not okay with that.
We all agree. Well above average, right? Huge. And this is probably the most effective 2 inches has ever been because it has the second most painful sting of any insect on the planet.
What's the
Coming
first?
in just barely behind the bullet ant. Pack and a half-inch stinger with a potent venom that has been described as blinding, debilitating, and electric. Now, the size and poison aren't just for nothing because as the
Oh, was that the creator who basically just went out of his way to make content getting stung and bitten by insects and I think maybe animals? I'm not quite sure. Close to life-threatening experience. Like, I'm thinking this guy has, like, a masochism problem. Is he still alive, actually? I haven't seen him in a while.
Name Tarantula hawk wasp suggests they are purpose-built, genetically perfect killing machines designed specifically to violate spiders, making Australia basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for them. But they don't just execute the spiders. No, that'd be too normal. Hawk wasps use spiders to reproduce in one of the most horrific ways possible. And that all starts with a female hawk wasp hunting down a tarantula. As the buff-bulking spider takes a wrong turn down a dark alley, the hawk wasp, noticing the 8 sets of TNs on his feet, proceeds to fucking jump him, flying down from above to land a sting into the spider's abdomen, instantly and permanently paralyzing it. The Bug Harbour butcher then proceeds to drag the still completely conscious and aware spider into an isolated kill room, which is where the fucked up part really begins. Because our wasp isn't hungry, it's pregnant, and proceeds to lay its egg on the paralysed spider's abdomen. After about 3 to 4 days, that egg hatches into a larvae. A very, very hungry larvae. Fortunately,
it eats it from the inside out.
Fresh fruit right here underneath them. That food being the still paralysed, still
It's
very
still
conscious
alive!
and aware spider. The larvae burrows into the spider's abdomen and gets to work converting it into a KFC family bucket, consuming it from the inside out, purposely avoiding vital organs to keep the food nice and fresh.
I'm getting
After
goosebumps.
it's done consuming a living being, the larvae breaks forth from the demolished corpse like a fucking chestburster and fucks off to continue the generational arachnid violation. Anywho, good luck getting any sleep tonight. This is Australia's most common snake, and that's quite a problem, because it's also one of the world's
Rattlesnake?
deadliest.
Rattlesnake.
Introducing the eastern brown snake, native
Brown
to
snake.
quite literally every state in the land down under. And unluckily for us, this asshole has earned himself a silver medal in the Note Rope Olympics venom category, coming in second place for the most venomous snake in the world. It is worth noting that third and first place are unsurprisingly also both held by Australian snakes. Because God hates us.
Australia!
However, unlike first and third, the toxic middle child here is a far larger problem.
Toxic
Putting it
middle
lightly,
child?
He's a cunt.
Very aggressive.
The eastern brown is
Territorial?
one of the most territorial species of snake in the world, which is a scientific way of saying they operate on the US home defense philosophy. If you dare put a pinky toe onto this guy's property, he will bite your ass, injecting you with a hemotoxin that can send you to heaven via blood clot in under 30 minutes if left untreated.
Oh, no.
But hey, stay off his property and he'll leave you alone.
But he's gonna be on your property.
One problem.
What do you
His
do?
property is your property. That's right, the eastern brown doesn't live out in the middle of nowhere like his slightly more deadly cousin. This fucker is so at home in the suburbs, he drives a f***ing Prius. You can find this burnt piece of spaghetti literally anywhere. Go to put your shoes on, he's turned them into a 2-bedroom home.
No!
Hop in the car to go to work. Yeah, unfortunately, that's his car now. Get to work on the job site. What do you know? He f***ing works here too. Try to take a shower after a long day at work. F*** off. He's moisturising. You can't even take a shit in the comfort of your own home without running the risk of the dunny being occupied. In fact, these bastards are so omnipresent that out of the 200 species of snake in the country, this ginormous asshole makes up 60% of snake bites. What a cunt.
And here we were talking last night on stream about, man, what a lame way to go. Death sentence on the toilet. I didn't really think of how, but oh my god, it actually could be possible over in Australia. Sitting down and you get yourself bit in the ass by this poisonous snake. What a way to go.
Crocodiles are just dinosaurs that forgot to go extinct. I am dead serious, and I cannot think of a croc species to better make my point than the saltwater crocodile, a species native to the land down under, and shocking
Of course it is.
absolutely no one. Yes, it can and will eat you. You see, keeping on theme with the whole forgetting to go extinct thing, the salty stat spread just feels like something that should have been patched out with the rest of Jurassic Park, starting with their ridiculous size.
Oh my god.
You see, salties are the largest reptile on the planet, coming in at a total of 6 fucking meters long with a maximum weight of 1,100 kilos, which makes this murder lizard genuinely longer than my fucking car.
Oh my god.
That part is that despite being longer than my ute, they are for some reason absolute masters of stealth. You see, crocs are ambush predators, which is a scientific way of saying they are dirty fucking campers. You see, they've got 2 raised eyes that sit on the top of their heads, which means they can submerge their Ford Falcon-sized frame basically entirely under the water without sacrificing the ability to spot whatever they are looking to turn into a Happy Meal. And from your perspective as the Happy Meal, they are really difficult to see, which makes it very easy to walk just a little too close and, yeah, get bitten in half by that hydraulic press that they call a mouth.
That's what I love.
Is it common for crocodiles?
That's right, just like any good camper, these scaly
To attack
assholes
people?
are packing a one-shot in the form of one of the highest bite forces of any animal on the f***ing planet. Having been recorded
Wait, more than the
putting
hippo?
out a maximum of 3,700 psi of force through their jaws. To put that into
Did you
context,
just smack
your
a
skull would
crocodile?
crack at 1,100 psi, so a croc would pop your head like a watermelon. And if you don't immediately get folded by the first bite, those jaws will latch onto you as the croc begins a death roll, spinning its ton of body weight like a washing machine until whatever part of you it has decided to eat snaps off and is added to its protein goals. But the best thing about the crocodile is their build is so f***ing good. They have genuinely been around with very little evolutionary change for 65 million years. Which means I grew up watching Steve Irwin wrestle dinosaurs for fun. Rest in peace, you absolute f***ing legend.
Seeing this crocodile kind of reminds me of this one cat video that I saw, and the cat was being defensive and ran up to the crocodile and started smacking it in the head. And you would think this huge dinosaur creature that was supposed to go extinct, as he said, would easily defeat the cat and snap its wide open jaw in on the kitty. This little cat managed to make the crocodile run away. Or alligator. I always seem to forget which one is which.
Australia just found a new record-breaking insect. But
No.
before I show him to you, how the f*** do we keep finding new bugs? You see, Australia is home to an estimated 200,000 species of
That's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay for Australia to stay this way. You have someone there that's producing all of this nightmare for you. So, this cannot be natural. I don't want to believe it is. And if this really is created by, God's will or whatever, some higher being to make all of these like menacing little creatures to be toxic as crap. There needs to be horror movies or horror games set in Australia more. Because can you imagine what fun mad scientists will have with all of these things? This is basically infinite resources of experimentation for mad scientists to create wild creatures that could destroy humanity. Just because they want to know if they could do it. Unless it's already been made, please. Let me know in the comments below. I need to know.
which is pretty damn impressive, especially when you consider the only place you're going to find more bugs than that is by counting the fucking roach population in Asmongold's walls.
That's a good joke.
Now, the scary part of this is that out of that 200k, we've only actually identified 62,000, meaning that we have...
Hold on, now how are you able to crunch the numbers that you might have an estimate of 200,000 species not discovered yet, and you only discovered 62? Where do these numbers come from?
No idea what nearly 3/4 of the bugs in the country actually fucking do.
Good luck out there.
And so it should come as no surprise that while exploring Australia's dense rainforests, two scientists discovered a new record holder for the largest insect in the land down under.
Largest?
And it's a fucking stick bug.
Oh, that's not bad.
Introducing
Oh, they weren't kidding about it being the largest!
And coming in at a full 40 centimeters and 44 grams in weight.
Please be harmless.
I don't think that qualifies as a stick insect anymore. That's fucking Groot! Australia's very own Erd tree avatar was discovered in Queensland. Because of course it fucking was. And despite being enough inches in length to make any man jealous, it's actually completely harmless. However, given how many oversized bugs we already have, if we find any more, I think they're gonna send the fucking helldivers. Kangaroos can and will beat you up.
Ah, the animal which I think is a representation of Australia, just like how people think of eagles in America.
That's right, just because it's not venomous doesn't mean it can't knock you on your ass, and Australia's most iconic marsupial can do just that. Because they are way bigger than you
Must
think
have
they are.
popped a nut
With our
there.
biggest species of roo coming in at a ridiculous 2.8 meters in length. And with the iconic hop, they've got a vertical jump of 3 meters. I mean,
They
honestly,
look
with
so
stats spread like
cute.
that, they don't belong in the outback, they belong on a fucking NBA court. As if that wasn't enough, they're also built like tanks, weighing in at a full 90 kilos of roid-raging rabbit muscle, and being able to move way faster than anything that heavy has any right to, pegging the speedo at a max of 70.
I am betting you right now that there are some reactors who watched that and were like either envious of the muscles or found them strangely attractive. I'd be like, wow. Bet.
20k an hour. Meaning if you make them angry, a juiced up rat the size of a small car is going to run your ass down and beat the f***ing brakes off you. And I'm not kidding when I say they really will rock your shit, because roos are professional kickboxers, with males routinely fighting MMA to win female attention. When they fight, kangaroos will lean back on their tails as a stabilizer and immediately start scratching and kicking the ever-loving shit out of one another.
They got long claws.
And those kicks have enough force to crack bone. And as if getting drop-kicked by a muscled marsupial wasn't bad enough, they also for some reason have the same bite force as a grizzly bear. Because
why?
Now, even with all of this, there are still animals stupid enough to view a roo as lunch. Which brings me to the most terrifying thing that they do. When threatened, kangaroos will hop into a body of water and wait for whatever is chasing them to follow them in. Once the predator enters the water, the kangaroo will wrap its arms around their neck and just straight up drown them.
What?
The man? I share a country with psychopathic tren rats.
Oh! They did not have to go that far! I don't like you, mate. Come follow me in this water. We're gonna have a good time together. They're as bad as orcas.
Wombats defend themselves by throwing it back. But to understand how the they actually do it, you're going to need to learn a little bit about them first. You see, Australia is home to 3 species of these bad boys, all of them
so
equally
cute.
adorable, and very importantly, all being burrowers, meaning they dig out a nice little hole for themselves and the family to live in, because, like the rest of us, they can't afford a fucking house in this economy, man. They go to around 1.3 meters in length, but despite being small, they are built like fucking tanks, weighing in at a chunky ass 35 kilos, but despite their weight, I shit you not, they have a top speed of 40k an hour. Now, the fact that they can nearly get booked in a school zone, coupled with them being a tank-class marsupial, forms the start of their defense strategy. So you see, a fun fact about wombat anatomy is they spect all their defense points into their ass. Rather than having fat and muscle, a wombat's cheeks are made out of 4 thick plates of fused cartilage, making it extremely solid. And this Kevlar BBL allows for the fucking funniest defense mechanism I have ever seen on an animal. Basically, if a predator tracks down Mr. Wombat to his burrow, it'll stick its head in and start trying to dig him out. In response, the wombat will line his ass up with the tunnel door, chuck the gear shifter into reverse, and floor it backwards up the tunnel into his aggressor, slamming his ass into its head. The impact then squashes the predator between his steel cheeks and the roof of the burrow, straight up crushing its skull like a Mortal Kombat fatality. I cannot make this shit up.
I'm sorry, this cute little fuzzy thing will kill you with its ass. I'm done. Australia, your place is unhinged.